Revanth Reddy seems to have extended his winning streak electorally because Telangana's urban politics has seen a decisive shift, with voters delivering a sweeping mandate to Revanth Reddy-led International Congress in the urban local body elections. And results of polling held on February 11 show Congress winning 70 of 116 municipalities and 4 of 7 municipal corporations, with overall numbers expected to cross 100 municipalities with independent support. And this marks a sharp rise from just 5 municipalities won in 2020, and the BRS has been pushed to third position, reduced to 14 seats, its worst ever urban performance, while the BJP managed leads in only 2 corporations. However, high voter turnout of nearly 75% underlined public confidence in the Congress government, and observers see the result as a reaffirmation of Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy's leadership and governance agenda as the party continues its winning streak since the 2023 Assembly elections. With momentum on its side, Congress has now turned its focus to the 2026 Greater Hyderabad civic polls, aiming to consolidate its dominance in urban Telangana. We also have Mohammad Wajiullah joining us live on this broadcast. Waji, it seems like Revanth Reddy's winning streak is unstoppable. His governance has gotten the public nod once again in the urban local body polls. Tell us, what does this mean, Waji?
Well, absolutely, Deepak. This has reinforced the leadership of Revanth Reddy in Telangana, especially at a place where you had the BRS as a stronghold, which was previously known as Telangana Rashtra Samiti TRS, and it was the founding party of the entire state. And after beating them in general elections, now you have done that in municipal election also, and coming back from a single digit to close to 70 now is a huge jump for Revanth Reddy. It's a huge endorsement for him, and it emphasizes the fact on the leadership quality that he's bringing to the state. Because if you see the popularity that he's gained in the last few months, especially being on the ground, he's available. He was there playing with Messi. So the visibility that he has shown in Telangana and Hyderabad, and with the projects, especially the guarantees, 6 guarantees that was implemented, then the objective of rising Telangana, all these things adds on to the popularity of Revanth Reddy and makes him a stronger leader in the state. And now with this win, it stems that victory, it stems that image of Revanth Reddy in the state. And now, like he said, it's a double engine ki sarkar now over there.
That's right, Waji. But why is Congress doing well in states like Karnataka and Telangana, where the chief ministers are very, very powerful and they're like mass leaders? And why isn't the Congress not doing well across the country, Waji?
Well, across the country, the momentum of Congress seems to have gone a little downside, but in states like Karnataka and Telangana, they've been able to push the narrative that they've gone ahead with. In Karnataka, you've seen how the 5 guarantees have helped them, and the same guarantees in Telangana has helped Revanth Reddy, and it has helped them stem their position. But if you see both these states, they still are different somewhere or the other. In Karnataka, the Congress, there is a lot of infighting within the Congress. But in Telangana, you don't see that infighting within the Congress. You see a strong leadership there. You don't see a leader speaking out of turn. But in Karnataka, you would see that not just the top leadership, but you will also see the second-rung leaders, the third-rung leaders speaking out of their turn in Karnataka. But that is something that is invisible in Telangana. And if you compare it to the other parts of the country where the Congress is busy managing themselves rather than managing votes, you don't see clear-cut leaders. Even in Tamil Nadu, for instances, you are seeing that they're still not able to come to terms with the fact that who will be their alliance partner. Will it be the DMK? Will they go with the TVK Vijay? And there is this there is no clarity still there in Tamil Nadu, even in Kerala, in Assam, since they've lost from Tarun Gogai, they've not been able to get that momentum back for themselves. So they are struggling in various parts, but in these 2 states, they've been able to establish themselves with their schemes, with their welfare agendas, and they've been able to push those guarantees to the rural sector also, and to the urban sector also, and that has helped them very much.
That's right, Waji. And if you look at the Congress party nationally, there is infighting in various pockets across different states. But in Telangana, it is a united front, and that is the key to success for the Congress party?
Well, absolutely. Telangana, Revanth Reddy is that ultimate face for the Telangana Congress over there, and he's somebody who's a ground leader. He has welfare reforms. He's somebody who's grown from the grassroots in Telangana, and he's been able to bring the Congress party back into the state, especially after the bifurcation. The Congress thought that they would not be coming back in Telangana, but within 10 years, he was able to bring the Congress back to power because the way you had seen the BRS party, which was TRS before, the founding, their whole agenda was the formation of Telangana, and the way they had progressed and they got the bifurcation done from the Congress party. Nobody thought that Congress will be able to get that ground back, but it was Revanth Reddy's leadership, his welfare schemes, his groundwork that allowed him to do that. And now, after winning the state, now showing that same resilience, that same growth, the same vigor in municipal corporation from single digit to now being the number one in the state also adds on to that image of Revanth Reddy, and he strongly put himself as the single most face of Congress over there. While you have infighting there also, even during the seat sharing, the seat allotment, the ticket allotment, we've seen a lot of infighting. But the High Command trusted in Revanth Reddy, backed Revanth Reddy, and now the results are there for us to see.
And as far as regional leadership models like Revanth Reddy's is concerned, do you think that this could help the Congress's national revival plot?
Well, that is a question which the Congress also is not able to answer themselves. How will they revive nationally? Because for them to revive nationally, it needs a lot of organizational work. It needs because in the past few years we've also seen a lot of leaders leaving Congress and jumping ship, and that has created a lot of vacuum within the party itself. And for them to gain that momentum, they'll have to cover that lost ground. They will have to re-strategize. They'll have to boost their cadre, which Revanth Reddy has been able to do it within Telangana. That which Siddaramaiah and DKS have been able to do it in Karnataka. They've been able to get everyone together, be it your booth leaders, be it your block presidents. Everyone is united, and you will not see anyone speaking out of turn with regards to party. Yes, they have preferences. Yes, they have opinions which are allowed for them to say, and they have aspirations also. But that aspirations does not come in the line of party's image. While in Karnataka, especially, if you see, we can see, and there's an open ambitious plot that we see between DK and Siddaramaiah. But on the face of it, you will not see them fighting. You will not see them showing that aggression out in public. Yes, inside there may be a lot of things that are happening, but public image has been clear when it comes to making sure that the party has that image. And that is something that nationally Congress is lacking. You see a lot of infighting, and what it now needs is a booster for the Congress for it to revive nationally, which if they follow both Karnataka model, the Telangana model, especially because that is now a double engine ki sarkar. We'll have to wait and watch whether Karnataka also will become double engine ki sarkar when the GB election comes out. If that also happens, then these two are the best models that the Congress has for them to push themselves nationally.
Vaji, the need of the hour is to nurture regional leaders like Revanth Reddy, to achieve and to also replicate a Telangana-style victory model across the country for the Congress party.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you, because you see in Siddaramaiah, they have a very strong OBC leader, somebody who's strong with ideology, who sticks to the ideology, who does not compromises. And that is what the Congress party somewhere or the other tries to project nationally. Also, you've seen in their press conference, you've seen in their conversations, they are very ideologically driven, though they've not been able to win elections because of that ideology. But these are leaders who stuck to the ground, who stood steady despite aggression, despite money power, despite muscle power, despite a lot of infighting. And that is something that has been able, that they've been able to finalize for themselves. And strengthen their party that when this should be replicated nationally, because that is something which they lack in other states, be it Himachal, be it Uttar Pradesh. There are some places where they don't even have a strong party presence, despite the fact that they've been a party that has been governing the country for the last 50, 60 years. So it's now time for the Congress to realize that these grassroots leaders should also be given that popularity, that publicity, and has to be highlighted at a national level for other parties where Congress has become dominant, for them to realize that it's for themselves to grow within, if not, and they always can't bank on the high command to come and help them win elections.
You know, Ajay, the BRS and the BJP have been left guessing by Revanth Reddy. So what is the secret behind Revanth Reddy's success?
Well, the secret behind Revanth Reddy's success could be the 6 guarantees. Second, the infighting that's happening within the BRS also. We have to also see that, because cousin brothers and sisters are fighting over there. You've not seen the BRS leader KCR on the ground so much. And the lack of their presence on the political field is something that Revanth Reddy has been able to capitalize. He's seen everywhere. He's somebody who works from booth level to the top. To attract the Gen Z crowd, you've seen the Messi. He playing with Messi and other footballers. Then his vision for Telangana, rising Telangana 2047, the 6 guarantees, so that he touches the rural development. So he's somewhere or the other able to touch almost every sector or every pocket in the state, and that has helped him win ground. While the BJP still is somewhere trying to get that name within the southern states, though it has its presence in Karnataka, but in the other parts of the region, it still has to get that momentum. And in Telangana also, it'll take a little more time for the BJP to get that momentum, but they've won 2 seats from the numbers that we've seen, and that is still not an impressive thing. But for them to beat BRS, somebody that bifurcated the state of Andhra and Telangana, that formed Telangana.
It's historic, Vaji, to say the least.
Around Telangana
it's really, really historic, and Revanth Reddy is firing on all cylinders. He's got the permutations and combinations right in Telangana, and that's what's really working out for him. And possibly the Congress could also replicate the Telangana model to regain relevance nationally as well.